Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy. Oh, that's crazy, man. You guys know it's a lot. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $ H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And I just figured I'd go live because I told y'all I do like a little 30-minute live every day that I'm on this trip, so you guys can enjoy it. Hopefully, this elevated music in the background is not copywritten, and we're here with this beautiful world traveling stylist. I mean,
Hey guys.
you let me know. Let me know.
Hey guys, so I'm Valencia here, style coach, and with Fashionably Chic Tour. So check me out over on Fashionably Chic Tour here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. And for those of you who rock over on Facebook, you can find me there too.
We're gonna put her link and stuff for her YouTube and her Instagram in the description so that you guys can make sure y'all check it out. But let me give you a quick show around. Like this is the first time I'm ever going live on my phone, and
It's cool.
I'm trying. I didn't
Oh,
bring
the
my.
lighting.
Yeah, you see lighting change.
Yeah.
So we're at Fort Lauderdale airport right now, just waiting um, to get on our flights. I'm going to Cancun, and she's just coming back from a one of her.
So I'm headed to Atlanta, guys, to do some styling for a client. She's celebrating her 40th, so she wants to go out. Well, bring in her birthday looking hot.
And who?
She had a big transformation. It's like she lost over 300 pounds, so she want
Wow.
to show off her curves.
Mm,
So
mm.
yeah,
And,
that's what we're doing.
man, let me see. What's going on, Travel Shortcuts? Appreciate you for showing up in the room, man. Shout out to
Hey,
the room. If you in the room, let us know where you guys are at.
hey,
Um,
travel. What's up?
I'm trying to pin down films that's going on. I'm trying to get used to this whole thing because, like I said, I didn't bring my laptop because I have too many electronics. So I didn't bring the laptop. I
Yeah,
left it at
yeah.
home, and we're gonna have to do the lives with this. So I might not be able to respond to your comments as much as I normally do, but I'm going to respond to some.
Awesome. You have a great. He has a good smile,
She's
y'all,
nice,
and he's
right?
a charmer.
Look, look,
Ah.
look. I, she's not gonna admit it, but I want to put like a young version of Lauren Hill picture right here, and then come on, comments, get off the comments. Oh, see, here we go, and then come on, man, come on, guys, really
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
checking in from your hometown. Oh, you from Jersey, man? Victor, what's going on, man? He
Hey,
said,
Victor.
what did he say?
Hello, cutie with the adorable hat. Hey.
Oh yeah, he's from London. He's
Oh,
from
cool,
London,
cool,
UK.
cool.
See, that's one of the good things I like about YouTube. It allows people from all over the
I
world to connect.
know. It's so amazing.
Definitely, man. She has
So, I just connected with Fresh because this is connecting flights, right?
yes, yes. She's
Which is
a natural.
so
She's a
hot.
natural.
So we are making some connections here, and I really appreciate this brother. He's so dope. Like I know you all see him on camera, and you probably like, oh, he's intimidating, but he's so authentic and so cool. Like we having lunch, we chatting it up. So I wanted to come on in
Cuban lunch.
Cuban.
Want to show him?
Yes. So guys, don't judge me, but I kind of like dubbed in because I was super hungry. Yeah. Like
Listen,
this is like a 5 hour overlay over here.
listen. I don't know if she feels comfortable, but she works out a lot. You guys just gotta imagine, because I don't know if she wants me to show.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, listen, bro. Listen. Maybe she'll stand up for us.
Listen, a lot is like five
Wait,
minutes.
hold up. Wait.
Okay, so he's saying that I work out a lot, but this is like 5 minute
Give him
workout.
a slow spin. See,
So this is like 5 minute workout, like
every 5 minute workout.
5 minutes every day.
You know what I mean? Uh, it's just great to meet people along the way. And you guys got any questions? You want to know anything about where she's from? Maybe she'll tell you where she's from, what she does. We shot a video also, so you can see a video that comes up in the future.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So I wanted to ask you some questions. So listen,
what?
I'm from guys. Just to let you know, I'm from Baltimore, and I have a background in nursing in the nursing field. Um, I wanted to do my own thing as far as doing entrepreneur. I was telling Fresh that I started out having my own business where I was making like badge buttons for like Pimlico Racetrack for my high school,
Okay,
and
badge buttons are the circle pins that go
the
on.
circle pins. Where my '80s crew at? Where my '90s
Hey,
crew? Yeah, y'all know what that is. The picture. You know how we wore the pin buttons with the pictures on it, and we was so dope.
that was
It
dope.
was
It was
dope.
dope. I used to have business cards. I'd hand out business cards, and everybody used to think I was crazy for it, but I used to
Yeah,
hand out
yeah.
business cards with my info on it.
Did you?
That's my thing.
So I wanted to know from Fresh because he's like so dope. He got all y'all on his platform, and I was asking you when it comes to marketing. I forgot the question though.
What's market? What is marketing? Is
Yeah.
something like that?
So what is marketing? I know a lot of times for us entrepreneurs, we can get lost in this whole marketing world. And I know back then we didn't have like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So with marketing being so big, how do you determine how you're going to market yourself and what on which platforms? Like, how does your marketing messages stand out?
See, the way I see marketing is in two lights. I see marketing in as first branding,
Okay.
self branding. Depending on, like, everybody in this world has one thing. You have your word and your last name, and the more people think of you based on how you act, how you bring interact with people,
Right.
is your branding. Now, marketing is just extending your branding and showing your branding to the world. So if you come across positive, if you come
Mm-hmm.
across helpful, energetic, that's all a part of marketing. If you record it, you put it on YouTube. If you on Twitter and you leave comments or Instagram, you leave comments. That's all part of marketing. He said marketing is
Dante
building
says.
relationships. What did we read?
Dante says y'all just met at the airport. That's what's up. I know, right? We connecting flights, y'all.
Yo, connecting flights, man. It's connecting
Connecting.
flights.
Exactly.
He said, ask her to come to Carnival Columbia with us. We're gonna see. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. Um,
Ah.
let's see. Let's see what else we have here.
So
Marketing is building a relationship. I like when she reads it because he sounds very, very much more
uh
attractive.
okay, so I'll say marketing is building a relationship by the way you and your future customer and clients. Yeah.
That's definitely a major part. That's definitely a major part.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Black Hand, what's going on, man? He said direct flights only. See, the only problem is when you have direct flights, you don't meet amazing people like this. Like, think
I
about this.
know, y'all.
Think about how complicated it is.
Like Fresh was all in my conversations. No, I
I
was
was,
in
I
his
was, I was
conversations.
definitely on the conversation. But think about how difficult it is for two people from two different parts. She's from Baltimore, I'm from New Jersey.
Right.
We meet in Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, right?
like
It's
like
crazy.
and we're both going, like, we're just going so many different ways. I'm going
Yeah.
to Cancun, she's going to Atlanta. Like, she does fashion, I do, this YouTube and this, but that connectingness, man, we learn so much from different people.
You don't just do YouTube.
Well, I do a little bit more YouTube, but
Yeah.
right now we do YouTube.
We doing YouTube.
He said, hey, shout out to the DMV.
Yay. Yay, DMV in the house.
BG, I'll link you when I get to Mexico. I should be getting, I don't even know what time I'm getting there. They just moved my flight back 30 minutes. So how long does it take to get to Mexico from here?
Um, I can't answer that
I
question.
don't even know. Like, it's so crazy because I don't know what time I'm probably gonna get there. Like,
Oh yeah, I need to go today.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
delayed 10.
yeah.
So I don't know. When I get there, I definitely go with you, BG. Well, we got 25 people in the room. I
Hey,
appreciate
y'all.
y'all. Get the likes and subscribe to her channel when I put it in the description below. Maybe she can spell out her Instagram.
Yeah, so it's Fashionably Chic Tour. So that's fashion, ABLY, all one word, chic, CHIC, and TOUR tour.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. International?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
he's an
from Atlanta.
ATL.
Hey, ATL.
You want to know what's going on in Atlanta? You maybe explain again for those
So
just coming
I
in.
am, for me, I'm on my way to visit a client to do some styling for her. She has her photo shoot. Actually, today is her birthday, so I'm going to do some styling for her. We did her photo shoot last week. It was really cool, y'all. I mean, she looks amazing. So you will see that when you go to the Fashionably Chic Tour page, you're going to see her whole complete transformation. Like, she was 300 pounds. And now she has lost over 100 pounds, and she wanted to show off her curves. She looks so amazing.
So,
So amazing.
what made you want to do fashion? Like was you something as always as a kid? Did you go to school? Did you have like connections? Like, what made you want to do it?
I think for me, fashion was it was my passion. I didn't cultivate it. I didn't nurture it. You know what I mean? It was for me. I grew up in the '90s, so back then it was like get your good government job, make sure you have your
Facts.
401k, playing it safe. So when it came to the idea of being an artist, which I am, and creating and styling, I just felt like that wouldn't be enough to live off of. But really, when you step out on faith and what it is that you desire to do, doors begin to open, connections, begin to happen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I did. I took a leap of faith, and I was like, I'm going to do something that I want to do that's in my heart. So,
All right,
yeah.
my biggest question is, what's the hardest part and what's the best part of being an entrepreneur, and how does this whole current situation we're in with the Rona uh,
Roni
help
Rona.
or hinder your plans or your business?
I think for me, when the Roni Rona happened, it's like, yo, let me stop. So
That's
when the
cool.
Roni Rona happened, I had to immediately like shift, right? Because we was getting ready to go to Paris. It was about to go to it just did not happen.
Mm.
So we was about to go to Paris. We had like, and that's what I do. I take women on these fabulous shopping excursions, highlighting various boutiques and shopping districts. And when that happened, it was like we couldn't go to Paris. We couldn't do anything. So I had to immediately shift to what I was already doing, which was like being on a virtual platform. But I really had to make sure I tailored my message to reach people, which is that marketing piece that you were mentioning, is being able to really create a message that's going to captivate your audience within
Yes.
that first 8 seconds. That's what I learned from Fresh. He over here schooling his sister.
Listen, she. How long you been doing this again?
I've been doing this a little over 5 years.
Shit. So basically, even when I was doing YouTube, she was an entrepreneur before I was a true entrepreneur. Like, I
Oh,
mean,
no, he was
I,
the true entrepreneur though. I
I
was
just
like middle school, high school entrepreneur.
Eugene really,
Oh
really.
yeah, I would because I'm a little older than you.
No, listen, you guys are not gonna believe her age, bro.
Don't tell
We're not gonna tell you. But trust me, my jaw almost dropped. I'm trying to get the comment. Somebody said they live in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, hey Eugene, what's up? What's up? He says but now he's originally from North Carolina. I love traveling all over the world. Yay!
Oh, Lord Hill, what's going on, man? Well, the government is saying that you can't go anywhere right now. They're saying that you can't go to Mexico, you can't go to anywhere. So that's where I'm going. We head out to Mexico to
Yes.
Cancun for just get some time out of the country and share with you guys the experience. I already had two homies that's there right now. I got one homie that's gonna be there soon, and another homie who just left. Shout out to Passport Stamp. So when we get down there, we're gonna link up with everybody and we're gonna see how things go. You know,
Yes.
let me see. What I'm
So
trying to
you say what's some of the challenges of it?
yeah, the challenges with being an entrepreneur and with is it, she said that you
So
had the
just being able to,
online platform already, right?
yes.
How did that improve or this improve? Okay.
Um, well, obviously, for me, I do a lot of boutique spotlights and shopping pop ups. So I had to shift that virtually and make it as appealing online than what it was when I would do live events.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you like interaction more than online or online more?
Um,
What works better for you?
I like both. I think online is very comfortable because you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. We can just look, I could just get fashionable and be in front of Zoom, but it's still like that connection, that connection, like how we're connecting. She has a lot more value.
Shout out to oh man, shout out to Jay. I'm trying to see all the comments. It just keeps like I said, I'm working with this
Oh, probably I could probably
oh,
do
there you go.
this.
I had to hit a button because I like it's my first time using it and I'm trying to learn all this stuff. Shout out to It's J Clyde. Um, let's see what I'm saying. Oh, this is very good. King James is on his way, man. King James is on his way. Yeah, but it's probably a little bit late. But it definitely is a blessing. Like, we're gonna do another 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna end it because she has to catch her flight, and
Gotta catch my flight,
I don't want her to be too late for her flight. But if you had to say anything to inspire, I know you guys hear everything in the background, so we're gonna talk through it. And then if J. Clyde like reminds, okay, yo, Fresh, save this after the stream, and we'll catch it when I'm indoors. Okay, you definitely do this, and you make sure you subscribe and like her video, her content. Also, I'm gonna put the.
I want to ask Fresh more questions. Don't try to get off the live.
You can ask
I want
me
to ask him some questions.
anything.
Like, I want to get all in his business. Okay, no.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Believe that. Believe that.
So I talked about it earlier, but we talked about it. So
shout out to Love Crossing Borders. Love Crossing Borders said, don't forget to post the channel later. I definitely will. I definitely will.
So I guess for you, I know you was asking me what would I say, but what would you say to someone who is looking to be in the place that you're at? They're watching your videos, they're seeing your shine.
If you love what you do, it's possible.
They don't know your grind. I like that rhyme. I'm a rapper now. Yes.
Bars.
Like,
Bars. I love her energy, man. I love her energy. Listen, if you really want to do and be kind of where I'm at or be past where I'm at, you gotta love what you do. You can't let anything deter you from doing it. You gotta love what you do, and I love what I do. I love it to the point where I don't have to.
Right.
I don't have to get paid for me to want to do it. And if you really enjoy something that much, where you're willing to work for free, because listen, the best thing to do is to work for free until you hit a certain amount, and when you hit that certain amount, then you decide whether or not you want to start charging. Me, I just want to work for free because I want to get the message out. But that's the best. I feel like
even when you work for free, Fresh, there's still a mission behind it. Like there's still a strategy, right?
Oh, there's always strategy. Always.
So
strategy.
Definitely implement strategy behind what you're doing.
Without a doubt.
Right. Okay.
So, do you have any children?
I do.
So she has children and she's still able to run her business. You guys would have no excuse.
Yes.
I mean, she makes. What is it? A smart person said, dedicated people find a way. Non-dedicated people find an excuse.
That's true.
So.
So when you say love what you do you do this every day? Like, what do you do leading up to us seeing you on film to keep you dedicated and sharp? Because you I saw him. He has the right angles. He knows the marketing. He spent I don't know. I mean, it didn't take him much long to come up with that. The title, but I was like, yo, you putting a lot of thought into this. Like, this is serious business.
What do they say, repetitive?
You can't just throw stuff together.
What do they say, repetitiveness makes you better?
Yeah.
Like when you start and you keep doing it over and over again, by the time where I'm at now, 10 years later, it comes kind of easy. Like kind of with the fashion.
Okay.
Like I know you could walk into a scene and see a blank room and know exactly what you want to sell.
Right.
And I know that takes a lot because it takes a lot to set up everything. Trust me, it takes a long time to set everything up. So I can imagine do you look at other magazines to get inspiration?
I do. I look at magazines to get inspiration. I go out I go out for walks to get inspiration from different billboards or graffiti, just because of the color, the patterns, different things like that. I'll see shoes hanging from the wire, you know how you do that. From around the way.
So I know we have 24 people in here, so I know at least 25 people want to know. How does your husband let you travel like this?
Oh, what are you talking about? Trying to be all about business.
They want to know. They're gonna want to know. How do you convince him to?
I was playing the music. Oh, okay. So listen, y'all. I'm not married. I was once married, but I'm not married now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he messed up. He messed up.
No.
He messed up.
I will never talk bad about my ex-husband.
But she won't say he didn't mess up.
But he did not mess up. I did not mess up. I don't like to do that. Like for me, as a mom, one thing I don't like to do is talk bad about their
That
dad.
makes sense. That makes
You know what I
sense.
mean? Because I
That makes
always we both made mistakes.
Right.
And I got married when I was very young. I was like 24 years old.
That's hard.
It was very hard.
That's like high school love.
We was in high school love. We met at Polak Johnny's when I worked there. I was a manager there. Yeah.
Boss.
So yeah. But one thing I will say about him is that I've learned a lot of things from him, and vice versa. And I know that if I was to get married again, I would do things differently. And one of the things I will say is that coming from the childhood of how I grew up and going straight into marriage, I would have waited and gotten some help, some mental help for myself. Just because what I had to endure as far as childhood trauma, and then jumping right into a marriage.
If it gets too difficult, just let me know. We'll change subject. But
Okay, yes.
I gotta ask this because I have two children, and I'm single. How's it dating with kids? Like I have a 13-year-old daughter,
So,
and I have a
Travel Shot
4-year-old
says,
son.
what's her gram? I need fashion advice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna post
So
all
how's
stuff.
it dating?
Yeah.
You're not coming to my house, nigga. No. Like,
Swipe
I'm
left,
not,
swipe right.
So I am very, very protective of my children.
Okay.
And guys, I just want to put this out there that for me, I experienced sexual child abuse when I was younger.
Okay.
So for me, I'm very protective in who I allow into my space.
Right.
So I don't allow men to come over at my house at all,
That makes
especially if
It's you and your children.
it's my children, and even if it wasn't my children wasn't there, I still wouldn't, because that's my sanctuary.
It's your piece. You don't want them to know where you live,
Yes.
and they can come over anytime.
And I don't want stuff all over my bed.
So,
Yeah,
see,
okay.
'cause a lot of people have the concept. Like now, here's the thing: a lot of men have the conceptualization that a lot of black women are aggressive and emotional. She hasn't been that yet. I don't. Maybe other people can see that, but I haven't seen her be that way yet. Just to show you that there are beautiful black queens who exist who are just down to earth. So, see, she'll make me start blushing.
Bless your wife when you find her.
So, how would a man approach you if you were, I don't know if you're looking or not looking, but
I'm not looking.
I don't know if you were open to or not open to.
No, I'm just joking.
Well,
No, yo, because I'm just like, I'm really like protective. I've experienced a lot, right? And one of the main things I think where I am in my life and what my experiences has taught me is that I am enough, and that I don't necessarily need to be completed or fulfilled by a man in a desperate seeking kind of way, if you can appreciate that. Because there's some women who cannot exist unless they have a man by their side, but they're really not healed mentally to be able to handle a man. You know what I mean? So it's one thing to have a man.
So you're like a nun now.
I'm not a nun. I'm on reserve.
Okay, so you don't
I'm
have
not
needs.
a nun though. Y'all, I'm not a nun.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm just like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Where are my women at? Where is the women? Can y'all, brothers, can y'all appreciate that? Because do you want to have a woman who just want you for her material needs or her emotional needs, but not just want an authentic friendship with you?
Oh, there's a lot of comments.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of people asking you questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh
somebody
my
said,
gosh,
cause I read on yours. He said, to me, it's not about need, it's about companionship.
Yes.
Can you dig it?
Companionship is amazing, but I feel like if a person's mentality is not there to receive the companionship, it's going to alter the benefits of what that person can bring or that relationship.
So let's think about I don't get in love. Okay, let's Pip City. I'm in Fort Lauderdale waiting for my plane to Cancun. So let's go on the other end. We already know what you don't want. What do you want when it comes to if a man was to approach you, or you just men just off the table right now?
I won't say off the table. I just want to say that I just authentically want to have a friendship. No benefits involved.
You guys still there? Hello.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt your live, but I was just chatting in your live, bro. I didn't know you was connected here.
What's going on, man?
Wow.
Oh, Jay Cloud, what up, man? Hold up. How you, bro?
I'm good, man.
Good to see you, man.
I didn't know you was connected through here.
Yo, look at this, man. Look at this. Jay Cloud building.
Lights.
Right on the live.
I was just watching y'all. I didn't even know y'all was there.
Wow.
You headed to Cancun?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, look at that.
Remember I hit you up on Instagram.
You did, but I thought you was down there already, though.
No, I'm heading out on this flight.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome, man. And then they just moved it back, like, they just moved it back. I'm like, YouTube, man. They just moved it back to, oh, I can't go that way.
Over here, come over here to get something to eat. I was like,
You want some right here? I mean, still social distance. Okay, fine.
So, that's dope, man. Where you staying?
I'm in Playa del Carmen.
You in Playa del Carmen?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be in Cancun. My other boy coming too, but we're gonna be in Cancun until Thursday. But during the course of it, we're gonna stay in Isla de Mujeres.
Okay, yeah.
And my first time, first time I'm staying in a hostel.
Oh, yeah. Check that.
You can see what that's like. But I heard Playa del Carmen is jumping, man.
I'm gonna see. And what's so crazy about it, I got another homeboy. He's not a YouTuber or nothing like that, but he runs this little company right here down the runway.
Let me see.
Oh, nice.
They're down there in Tulum right now.
Room's open?
Yeah, Tulum's open right now.
'Cause the girl just told me Tulum was. Oh, we go, because we're supposed to go to Tulum tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he's down there. He got there last night, and his other homeboys on the plane right now headed to Tulum. So
Yo,
there's people all
Mexico
around that whole
packed,
thing.
man.
Yeah, that's
Listen.
That's true.
So that means we definitely get in the private driver tomorrow because I'm definitely getting a private driver and take us down to Tulum because we want to do the ruins and stuff.
Okay.
And I got a little drone to do. And we're not.
Oh, that's gonna be hot. I'm definitely gonna be plugged in.
But we're not gonna let her get away, fellas. We're not gonna let her get away. Y'all still there?
All right, I'm gonna ask some questions too.
Let's do this again. Y'all still there? So, what is it that a man can do to get your attention, and what position will he play? Because you said it's a friendship.
Yeah.
As far as, because you can't come to your house, you can't hang out
Yeah, we can hang out outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Like, like go to movies and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Like just
There's no movies.
maybe a little more adventurous than the movies. The movies like 1990. No, I'm just messing around. But that's like the typical thing that every person do when they go out. It's like you want to go to the movies, you want to go eat. No, I want to go kayaking. I don't know, skydiving.
What kind of dating is there in this Corona era? That's one thing I would question. Like, how
Social distance dating.
what's considered a good social distance date for a woman?
That's a good question. A walk. What can you do?
Okay, so I went on a date the other day.
Did you?
Yes,
How
I
was
did.
it?
We went and got some food outside.
See, food and outside. What can we do?
And some ice cream.
Aw, that was sweet.
But then I don't really know is there anything else you can really do. You can't go to the museum. You can't go to any fairs. There's no
You can do a
music in the
picnic.
park.
You could have did a
picnic?
picnic. You could have did a picnic.
In the park.
Yep.
That would be something women would be interested in.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
Oh, you can't say.
I wouldn't mind a picnic.
Okay.
I
So,
mean,
like when you say picnic,
or roses, or is roses not considered a date thing to do anymore? Or that's kind of like 1960s.
what do you think?
Roses, like, is that appropriate to give a woman on a first date? Because I
Put 'em
don't,
on the
I don't,
spot.
I
Put
don't
'em on the
see
spot.
it. I don't see brothers doing it. Oh, maybe like what, the second date? No, maybe the third.
Second date.
Okay.
You guys get him?
I'm just bringing myself on the first date. That's about it. No roses, no gifts on the first date.
Yo, okay, y'all hear this
That's
guy?
smart. Okay.
Can't start out giving gifts.
That's true.
Because they do.
I agree.
That does set precedent.
So
Going on, we get higher from there.
just the good food in the movies then.
We can't go to movies no more.
Oh,
How about this? See, this is gonna be for you guys that's trying to impress a woman or trying to court a woman. Um, uh, lay out, lay out.
Why is the comments?
It's so crazy.
Write your comments.
Lay out the perfect gentlemanly date for you, so that guys can then take that and use that on the women they're currently dating during this social distance time. We all want. Hey, guys, get your pens and papers out.
Don't get your pen and papers out because I ain't giving y'all no tips. And I'm just, I don't know. No, get y'all pens and papers out.
Okay.
So here, this is what y'all going to do. First of all, don't listen to what that brother said. Bring her some rope. No, I'm just joking.
Don't do it, fellas. Don't do it.
Bring her some wine or something. No, don't. You don't have to. So you don't have, like, I appreciate what he said because you don't want to set the expectations. That would be vice versa if me bringing a man something as far as a gift. I think bringing your authentic self is definitely the first key to everything, right?
I never thought about a girl bringing a gift on the first date. A woman bringing a gift. I think that would be cool.
I mean, what's wrong with a nice bottle of wine?
When the last time you really got flowers?
I mean, I brought flowers for a man, but do he appreciate flowers? I don't know.
I've never met a woman that would bring somebody a gift on the first. So you actually brought a guy something on the first date before?
Let me go on my Rolodex and check that out. I will get back to you.
That's gonna be a no.
I can't remember.
I mean, let's go around.
I didn't say yes. No.
Has a woman ever brought you something on the first date? No. No? That's a no? Okay. So that's 2 for 2.
He dated the wrong woman.
Oh, Ashton. Drop a Gatorade.
He dated the wrong woman.
That is 2 for 2. But I don't know, man. I think he had a point when he said that. 'Cause I didn't really think to that either. That knowledge it opens up a gate. Overseas, yes. Like if you're meeting a woman overseas, right? Mm-hmm. And you come out with your trick hand first. That's what we call it. Your trick hand first. Then everything after that is.
He's schooling me. He's yeah. Okay.
Everything after that is that. So I'm guessing in the States it may work the same way.
Yeah.
But you still have to lay out a perfect date. Guy comes. So you meet a guy on the street. First of all, how can a guy approach you? Does he approach you with his car? Does he get out the car and walk up to you? Does he just come running and say something? How would you want the guy to approach you?
Well, that's a good question. I never thought about that. So I would want him to approach me on a black horse.
What?
And he has to be dressed up in like a suit.
In a suit?
Really nice, swagged out suit.
So I understand the black horse
with some
thing.
Flowers.
With some flowers?
Yes, just to mess with my brother over here. And like, I am here to save your day and take all your pain away.
So basically, you want like what's the guy name? Christopher Gray. Is his name?
I don't know.
The guy from that movie.
That movie.
50 Shades of Black.
Is he black
or gray?
Yeah.
Christian Grey. You want some Christian Grey stuff with a suit and.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So
yeah.
Okay, so women actually like guys that dress in suits?
I don't know. I'm just making this up.
Oh.
Oh, and then you're going, kind of like be thuggish, like, get over here, girl.
No, that works. That works. That
okay,
actually.
Let me stop. I'm really doing this on your channel. I'm
that
sorry.
actually
He's
works.
not gonna have me back again. I'm acting a mess.
Yo, make sure y'all like and subscribe to her channel. I'm telling you, listen. She's been doing fashion for over 5 years, and she's gonna start to put her personality out there and show you guys that with her traveling with everything on her channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'll put the Instagram and all that stuff in the room. I can't really do it now because it's hard for me to do it now because I don't know how to do it with this thing right here. But just look at afterwards. And when I make the video that we filmed already, I'm going to use that too. But,
sorry guys, I didn't give much good tips. Like my stuff was all like from the movies. Like I grew up seeing, horses and flowers and all that. So yeah. But I think like even just how you and I connected, that was just authentic. It was unexpected. It was random. It didn't make me feel like, oh, this like some brothers can come across too aggressive. Maybe they have one thing in their mind, I don't know, and that's what they see. But not coming across aggressive, but just authentic, because you never know what's going to happen from that connection.
Okay, I got a couple questions.
Oh.
I'm going to go back from the last question since Nino was the first one I seen. Does she respond to DMs?
I do. I have said hi.
I mean, interest DMs, not business DMs.
Oh, okay. I have said hi to some people who have DM'd me, and that's, I just said hello.
Can
So I mean,
I think what they're trying to get, can a guy get at you in a DM? Can he shoot a shot in the DM and things can possibly be okay?
Oh, I don't know.
And if he does shoot a shot, what should the shot come off as? What's his first line? What's the first line?
I don't know. I guess with a compliment.
What's the acceptable? Okay, acceptable first line is a compliment, right?
Yeah, I think acceptable first line is a compliment and not coming across as being like you thirsty.
Damn, you thinking in a snicker.
Yeah, don't come off like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like.
So something like.
That will not be answering your DM.
Okay. See. Me, I was in the DM, but
I'll answer his DM.
But you should probably say something like, "I like your style." Well, I don't want to give you stuff. If you guys want to shoot your shot, you gotta learn. You gotta do some research or something, man.
Yeah, I think you should do your research. I mean, at the end of the day, we can all determine whether or not somebody is, I guess, acceptable to be in our, lustful or over aggressive. I think you did look at a person's page and say, you know what, I've been checking out your style, been really checking and seeing how you're grinding. I like what you're doing. Like you're out here doing it. I'm really happy for you.
That sounds respectable.
Yeah, that sounds respectable. It sounds authentic. It doesn't sound like you trying to just get a quickie or something.
Is that how you go? How you shoot your shot in DM?
What's that?
Like, DM.
Yeah,
what's
give
us
DM
some
line?
good DM tips.
Best DM line for me. Usually, hola, como estás? Oi, bom dia.
Okay, hitting us with those. See?
Spanish and Portuguese at the same time.
That's usually how I start. I usually get a good response rate. So you try that here. In the States? How does that work? That here, you're probably not going to get a response back.
Oh, you gonna get what's that called? Left on scene?
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
Left on scene.
See, it's admittedly like you understand or don't actually.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna have a whole conversation DM guide, and y'all two brothers, cause y'all he already know. He's been doing this for a minute. He's veteran.
But do women in the United States understand how difficult it is to approach a woman in this era as a man?
I guess we don't, and for me, and that's why I'm always I always allow myself to be cordial to people. If I feel like a man is being disrespectful to me in his comments, then I'll ignore him. But I can understand that, I'm sure it is very challenging, and you gotta deal with, I don't know, some brothers deal with lack of confidence at times, or feeling intimidated, or not really knowing what to say to that woman feeling rejected. Like, who wants to deal with rejection?
Okay, that's a good point.
So, but I still even feel like in your rejection, even in your approach, don't let your, I don't know, is it pride or ego? Like, don't let your ego or your lust of that woman or her beauty speak before respect. Like,
Okay.
let respect me first.
So give us 5 signs as us men, because like I said, it's 44 people in the chat. If y'all can hit the like button, it would be appreciated. But give us 5 different signs that the woman is not into you when you're trying to get at her.
She doesn't answer your call.
Okay, or your DM. Okay.
I don't know. She's busy. Like, she's always busy, even when she's not busy.
Okay, so you can get basically she's saying you can get a girl's number and she's still not really a woman's number and she's still not really into you.
Probably so, unless she's just like wondering or trying to figure out who this person really is. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you get somebody's number, it's not like, I always come from the standpoint of baseline. Like, baseline is, I don't know this person. and I would like to get to know this person. It doesn't mean that we won't be married in the next 2 or 3 years and all that stuff. Like leave that part out and just authentically enjoy that person for where you all are at.
Okay, now this is a question I'm gonna try to ask it. Okay, I'm gonna try to ask it without
Why
coming
that
off
deep sigh?
too, because I don't want, because you have to word things certain ways so it doesn't come off like aggressive.
Right.
It is in the United States, right?
His teeth is really white, by the way.
Is
Sorry, I just had, look at his smile. Oh my gosh.
is it okay? You got me blushing. Is it like a thing that a lot of women are scorned, and because of their scornness, they don't allow good men to really approach them because they don't they just like bumble every guy they meet after the scorn under F boy.
Oh, that's kind of deep. That's good. I like that. Daycare is popping. So I don't know if I want to say every woman was scorned. You know what I mean? I think if we say every woman was scorned, then that would go this hand in hand to say every man was
We say
scorned.
majority.
Um,
Like if I was to approach 5 women, what's the odds of them just not being scorned, not being
Traumatized?
when I say traumatized by a relationship,
Okay.
marriage, or maybe even a baby father, or something that now
So one thing,
they let
I
that,
guess
because men don't do that. We don't do that as men.
you don't.
No, as men we don't. We we,
I
we,
mean,
we don't really learn from our mistakes. We go and do the same stuff over and over,
and over
again.
again. Okay. And I look to the wiser man of them.
What's the question?
No, I'm saying I was trying to understand. Like I'm trying to get her to speak from a woman's perspective, because as men, if we get hurt by an ex-girlfriend, right, or hurt by a baby mother, we might not like the baby mother no more, but we gonna still go out and give the next woman a chance to do the same exact stuff we let the baby mother do, and then we like, damn, now we just picking bad girls. We keep doing it over and over again. But once one guy, no matter if he's nothing like the next guy, women usually, and it's not like an ethnicity thing, it's just women in general in the
They
States.
can't move.
They can't move forward because they keep seeing the
They
last
see that
guy.
one.
And,
So
anything
yeah,
that comes up, you got like, yep, I'm out of here.
dang.
I mean,
It's
maybe
like
right.
it's like a trigger point. I think one of the things too that speaking from a woman's point of view is we tend to go from relationship to relationship really not getting healed, and I think that can happen to both men and women. Um, but for me, I think it's very important to get help, like get therapy, if that's depending on the level
Like real
of
therapy.
yeah, real therapy.
Black people get therapy.
I get therapy, y'all.
Black people really go to therapy. I didn't know that.
I went to therapy after my divorce. I got my children in therapy because I really wanted to, just make sure that I get the healing that I need. Like I was married for 10 years. Like that was 10 years
That's
of my identity
10 years.
being conformed to another person and vice versa.
So it's kind of like learning to live without them again.
Exactly. Right. So I think that's one of the things that we don't do for ourselves as women is that you're right, we do compare, or something that you might say or do can be a trigger and you don't even know it. That has happened from a previous situation.
Is there something?
And sometimes women not going to say what you just said to me is a trigger and it's taking me back to this situation.
Yeah, sometimes is there some way
some women don't say that.
we can learn from, like, is if we ask a woman, she's gonna say no, this is triggered. She's just not going.
Some women will, some women won't. I've definitely grown comfortable with letting somebody know if something is a trigger for me, or knowing how to fall back myself if I know that something is triggering me. Like kind of like, give me a second. You know what I mean?
I'm actually reading kind of. I don't see
okay.
kind here, but he said we do carry. MB said we do carry baggage sometimes, bro. My head was messed up for a minute. Okay, but did you say your head was messed up? Did that make you react to other women differently, or was that just how you felt? You know what I mean? And no, and sick with it. No way I'm flying spirit, man. I've seen so many spirit flights lately. We're not flying. I'm not flying spirit. You flying spirit?
No comment. I'm fine.
Yikes! Yikes!
I'm fine.
You got duck, bob and weave, bob and weave. He laughing. Let me see. Uh, oh man, that's crazy. So like, okay, so
So yeah, I think yeah, it happens to a lot of women.
we got 15 more minutes.
But
So you got
how do you deal with that as a man?
so we have 15 more minutes because at 1 hour I'm ending the live. So if you got your questions, ask them in the chat now. For
Yay. Valicia.
Felicia. And if you have any questions, ask them in the chat now because when 15 minutes, when 1 hour hits, we completely off. But what was your question again?
So how do you navigate through a relationship or a woman who has experienced a lot of
I
trauma?
done. I gave up. Nah, I didn't give up, but I stopped. Yo, listen, my last relationship was 7 years ago. I have a thing where, yeah. I have a thing where like, and it's gonna sound kind of like weird. I have a thing with women where women, even if we're not in a relationship, because of the type of person I am, they get so connected and